Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. Today I'll be showing you guys how to create this pretty pink acrylic full set. Of course, it is inspired by Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but before I get into today's video, let me give a shout out to my notification squad. Thank you for being the first 3 to get in and drop a comment on my last video, and I want to say thank you to my premier squad. You guys link up, send me a wave emoji right now in the live chats. Our live chats are always so much fun and I do enjoy your company, and thank you for joining me at the premiere of this video. So if you're ready and excited to see how I created today's design, then let's go. So we are working on my practice hand, and I already prepped it with the BG Nails Effortless Nail Tips, and I'm starting off with this pink acrylic by Modelones, and I will have the number on the screen. I'll also list every single acrylic that I'm using in my description box as well, and I'm going to be creating an ombre on this nail. So if you guys are not familiar with how I do my ombres, definitely check this video out. It is a dedicated video walking you through step by step on how I create my ombres. The only difference in this case, I am using pink acrylic instead of white acrylic. So all I did was place that pink acrylic right where the natural nail and the extension would meet. I softened up that line, and then I started pulling the acrylic all the way to the free edge of the extension, realizing that I don't have enough product on this nail, so I went back in with another small bead of that pink acrylic, making sure to maintain the shape of the sidewalls as well as the free edge of the extension. I'm going to take my JC Beauty Concepts Cover Blush, and I'm going to use this to create the ombre. And when I have a nice smooth transition between the pink and the nude, I'm going to take the Modelones clear acrylic powder, and I'm going to be encapsulating just the ombre section of this nail. I'm not going to be encapsulating to the cuticle because there's enough product build up in that area. So all I'm doing is protecting the ombre that I created, as well as adding a little more product to the nail tip to make sure that this nail is nice and steady. I am working with these acrylic powders using my JC Beauty Concepts acrylic liquid. I'm not using the Modelones acrylic liquid because I honestly don't like how it has my brush feeling after using it. I used it for the swatch video. I did clean my brush, and after leaving my brush to dry, I didn't like how my bristles in my brush felt. It felt like if it was frayed, like I was using acetone on my brush. So therefore I will not be using the acrylic liquid again because I just like to protect the bristles of my brush. And I am using my Alpha number 10 oval Kolinsky brush. I do have an affiliate link with Alpha. They no longer offer a coupon code, but if you guys do use any of my affiliate links in the description box below, it does contribute a little bit of a commission to the channel to improve, and just so that we can continue functioning on this channel. Because what you guys don't know is, because of the region that I am in, my videos are not shared as much as if I were in a different country. So our region is not really recognized on YouTube. Like even premiering these videos, we don't have certain features that we are allowed to attach to our videos, lives, premieres and stuff like that. So any little contribution is really and truly appreciated, and for that I am grateful. And I do want to thank you guys for using the links that I recommend. I will not recommend any product to you that I will not use on myself or on my clients. And because I did swatch these colors out in order to create the marble on this nail to make it a lot easier, you definitely need to work with these colors as they are wet. Now they do give you enough time to mold and mix and blend them into each other. You also don't want to over blend, because if you over blend, it will just look like mud on the nail. And I am using 2 different size brushes. I'm also using 2 different dapping dishes with acrylic liquid because I am using such a pigmented and neon pink acrylic powder, and I'm using a pastel pink. The neon pink is going to overwhelm your acrylic monomer. It is going to make it change colors. This is going to contaminate the lighter shade if you're using the same acrylic liquid or if you're using the same brush. If you're using the same brush, you just need to make sure that you clean that brush really well before picking up the bead of the lighter shade of acrylic. So it's always wise to have more than one acrylic brush sitting on your table. So after I marbled the two colors together, I did go in with my gold foil and I'm just randomly placing this on the nail. I also went in with the glitter acrylic in number 16, I believe it was, which is a gorgeous iridescent glitter by Modelones as well, and I just placed that in between that gold foil. After doing that, I am taking my JC Beauty Concepts Cover Blush acrylic powder and I'm going to create an ombre on this nail as well. I did encapsulate this entire nail because it's only afterwards I realized that I have not received my JC Beauty Concepts Cover Blush acrylic powder that I had to restock. So I'm still with the little annals that I showed you guys in my liquid to powder ratio, which is this video right here. I have had really positive feedback on that video from everybody who's watched it. So if you're having problems with your liquid to powder ratio, I will definitely recommend you check that video out. Every single video that popped up on the screen in this video today, I will link it in my description box below, so it'll make it easier for you guys to find it. So on this nail, I'm keeping it very simple. I'm going to coat the entire nail with that lighter shade of pink, making sure to keep this layer really nice and thin because I am going to be applying the breast cancer ribbon spangles inside of this as well as the pink Louis Vuitton stickers. All of these items that I am putting on this nail, you can find it at the Veronique's shop website, and I would link it in the description box below. If you click on the link in my description, the discount code is automatically going to be applied at checkout. But if you decide to just randomly pop in on their website, you can enter the coupon code and it is going to give you a discount as well. I am keeping this year's breast cancer awareness design really simple. Usually I'll go all over the top and I will draw on the nail and I'll create a ribbon full of rhinestones, and these are just a few of the designs that I've created so far for breast cancer awareness. Today we're strictly sticking with encapsulated acrylic, not polished, full set, and I'm going to show you guys that you don't have to go over the top. You can keep it really nice, simple and classy and still achieve that breast cancer awareness nail art design. So as the acrylic starts to set up, I'm going to be placing the Louis Vuitton stickers on there. Now you don't want to do this when the acrylic is wet because it is not going to adhere to it. Remember, these are stickers. So as the acrylic is starting to set, you do want to rub that in, and it is still moldable because the Modelones acrylic powders do take a little while to set up. So it's moldable enough where I can push the ribbon spangles into it. Now, just to make sure that they don't move, I did go over those ribbons with a little bit of my clear acrylic. After doing that, I am going to allow this nail to set just a little bit, and then I'm going to encapsulate the entire nail. And if you are still with me up until this point, go ahead and flood the comment section and the live chat with this bow emoji. And for the final nail of this set, I am going to be creating an ombre using the two Modelones acrylic powders. Now this is where I can tell you guys, these acrylic powders do take a little more effort to blend into each other, but it's not impossible. You do want to start with the lighter shade first and then work your way with the darker shade. The reason for this is you are going to have more control over that lighter shade, and then it's going to create a nice smooth transition when you apply the darker shade. So you do want to keep that in mind when working with these acrylic powders, especially to create an ombre. That is why I took that pink acrylic at the cuticle area and then I pulled it all the way to the free edge of the extension, well, as far as it could actually reach, and that did help, and it made it a whole lot easier for me to achieve the ombre on this nail. Now, I know a few of you guys in the live chat of the swatch video did mention that you guys had a hard time ombreing the Modelones colors, and after attempting this design, in order for me to be able to advise you guys on how to make that process easier, I will say that usually when I am doing my ombres, I wait for the first color to dry whenever I'm using my JC Beauty Concepts acrylic, but with these powders, it is the complete opposite. You do want to ombre the colors while they are still a little bit wet, because this makes it easier for them to blend together. Now in this case, I did need a little bit more of that lighter shade after I went ahead and ombre the neon pink. So it's fine to go back in with the lighter color or the darker color until you're happy with the way that your ombre looks. Now these layers do need to stay really nice and thin. And the reason why you want them to stay nice and thin is because you have to encapsulate this entire nail. These acrylic powders are not built for strength, they are made for nail art. So therefore encapsulating them is going to add that extra layer of strength for your nails to last. And I did allow the ombre to set before encapsulating off camera. And now that my entire application is complete, this is what the nails look like before I file. So it's now to get these babies back into shape. I'm using this Madame Glam's nail polishing pen, and it is a portable and rechargeable handheld e-file. Now I absolutely loved working with this. This is not for everyday use. This is just for like traveling purposes. I wouldn't even say if you're doing house calls as a nail technician that you should use this one, because it is not going to give you as much functions as the regular e-file, but it is really nice and cute, and it's very handy. You can drop it in your handbag in case you have a nail emergency, or in case you're traveling. It's really easy to tote with you, and it is a USB charger. It does come with this smooth top drill bit, and it's a ceramic drill bit as well. So I will definitely suggest, if you always traveling and you have your nails done for different events or whatever. I mean, right now traveling is a little iffy, but if you're going anywhere, in case you have a nail emergency, it is good to have this little compact e-file in your handbag. So it does have a little flashlight on the end. You do have your off button as well as a forward and reverse. However, you cannot control the speed of this e-file, which is the only thing. So as soon as you power it on, you do want to press that forward and reverse button, because it does come on in reverse and you want to file in forward, unless you're filing your non-dominant hand or you are left-handed. So I'm just going to use this and I'm going to speed through the filing process, because I do show you guys how I would usually do my filing in all my other videos. So if you want to see how I do that, definitely go ahead and check out one of the previous videos. So I'm going to file, shape and buff. Now I did post on my community tab, and if you guys do not check my community tabs, I would advise you to. I interact with you guys and you guys do have an input into the sets that I'm about to create. So after posting this video with the swatches of the Modelones acrylic powders, I did ask you guys what sets you would like to see or what color combinations you guys would like to see, and I did get a few breast cancer awareness sets. I usually post a breast cancer awareness design every year, because cancer in general is a very touchy subject for me personally. I have lost my own father to cancer. His own was lung cancer, and two of my aunts, which I love dearly, one recently, and I did share that with you guys on my community tab as well. So for me, I don't miss breast cancer awareness month. I do realize after searching that breast cancer awareness nails are not very popular on YouTube, and I don't understand why, because the majority of my community base is female oriented, and we all need to be part of the awareness. We all need to share these videos and get them out there to help bring awareness to breast cancer. If you guys understand what I'm saying, I don't want to get too political into it, but definitely you'll need to share these breast cancer videos. It is something that we as women, or even as men, because it does affect us all, need to take a little more seriously and appreciate the breast cancer designs that we have on YouTube right now, because I have realized that they have not been getting much hits at all. So we need to fix that. Let's fix that. I'm challenging you guys to recreate this set. Use the hashtag. I'm going to have it on the screen, and I'm also going to put it in my description box below. You're going to hashtag BG Nails, which is the glamorous nails, where we shortening it, BCA, which is breast cancer awareness challenge. So go ahead and get creative, add your own twist to this design, tag me and use the hashtag, and I cannot wait to see and repost your recreations. So now that the nails have been finished filed, I did go ahead and cleanse all the dust, and now I'm applying my JC Beauty Concepts primer to the nails, and I love doing this before applying my matte gel top coat. I do allow this to get a little bit sticky, and then I'm going to apply my Madame Glam's velvet matte to all the nails, and I'm going to cure that for a full 60 seconds. Now that matte is dried, I am taking these pink butterfly stickers and I'm going to be applying them on this nail. Now I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to position them or which ones I found fit really well with this design, so I'm just playing around with it until I'm happy with the choices that I've made. And after I do that, I am going to take the velvet matte once again and I'm going to go over this entire nail, remove any excess gel, and then I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. So to make sure that these butterflies don't move if I'm doing it on a client, I do go ahead and buff that nail nice and smooth, just to make sure none of that sticker is sticking up through my gel top coat. And then I'm going to reapply my final layer of the velvet matte, and I'm going to cure this nail for another 60 seconds. So after coating this nail with the velvet matte, I am going to be taking some of my rhinestones and I'm going to be placing them around my cuticle area before curing this nail. Now if I were doing this on a client, I will definitely be using my McCart rhinestone gel. It is my favorite and I love it, and I don't want to waste it because I have to import it. So this is the reason why when I'm placing rhinestones on my practice hand, I don't even bother to waste my rhinestone gel, because I love it so much. I need to cherish it. And when you are submerging your rhinestones into matte gel top coat, you need to make sure and be careful with it, and just make sure that that matte top coat does not get on the crystals. So I did decide to add some stones on this nail as well. So I applied my matte gel top coat just to one corner and I'm pressing some crystals into it. Now after I did this, I am going to cure these nails again for another 30 seconds. So this is what they look like. They are absolutely stunning. So I'm going to show you guys the end results with them matte, and I did go ahead off camera because hubby suggested that we do the butterfly nail as well as the glitter nail gloss. So I do have the clip of that as well to share with you guys. So here is the final result. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. That way you won't miss out whenever I post a new video. So that is it for me. I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night, whatever time it is where you are right now. As always, I would love for you guys to stay glamorous, be safe, and I'll see you soon.